Hello guys, welcome again on our channel. Today we're coming to talk about Mr. Malema's and EFF party, as they have made it again today in the provincial parliament to stop the premier of Gauteng not to take part or to say a word inside the provincial parliament in Gauteng. They have stopped him and they have proved enough that this guy was not legit to speak because of corruption, because of the responsibility of leading the country, and especially Gauteng. So let's follow them and listen what the members have to say and how they stop him on standing on the stage to take a microphone, even to give a speech. They stopped him, they didn't allow him.
Let's hear the point of order.
To what really happened and how they stopped
very much, Honorable
the
Speaker.
premier of
Our point
Gauteng
of order
not
is on Rule
to
92.
say a word
We want to call
inside
Section 3. We
Parliament.
want to call on the presence of unauthorized militia and battalions of Premier Sufi and members of the ANC who have seated outside, who are not supposed to be entered this house.
to give the speech on behalf of the peoples of Gauteng
That
province.
is the point of order, Honorable Speaker.
Okay, thank you
They
very
are
much.
inside the building and they are participating, and as expected in their caucuses, they are clapping hands.
Thank you very much. Colleagues, can you sit down? Honorable Makwala, can you sit down? I want to rule on that matter.
But you did not allow the Premier to sit down when I was calling a point of order. Let me start my point of order again, and we follow the rule. You allow the Premier to sit down, and I proceed.
You are not
Honorable Makwala, can you sit down?
No, treat me the same way you are treating the Premier.
You are not premier.
Treat me the same way you are treating the Premier. I am not Premier, I am a member of this House.
Yeah, sit down.
Honorable Makwala,
Duly elected by the residents of Gauteng.
Sit down. Sit down.
Premier should have sat down before I raised the point of order. You did not apply that order. Do not be selective.
Honorable Makwala, I'm presiding and I want to rule on the matter. Can you sit down?
But when I raised the point of order, you did not tell the Premier to sit down.
I want to respond. How
When
do
I raised the point of order, you did not allow the Premier to sit down. The rules of the House must also apply to the Premier.
How do I tell the Premier when we are still speaking?
You did not call the Premier to sit down when I was raising the point of order.
How do I address?
You should have ruled.
welcome again on our
You
channel.
should have ruled on the matter and allowed the Premier to sit down when I raise a point of order, because I'm also a member of this House.
Made it again today in the provincial parliament to stop the premier
We are not going to be intimidated by Mapanya, the military battalion of Premier League.
inside the
They
provincial
are not members of this House, and they are not going to participate. They are supposed to go to the communities and prevent crime, as they were deployed to do that. What?
because of irresponsibility of leading the country, especially Gauteng. So let's follow them and listen what the Malema members have to say and how did they stop him on standing on the stage to take the microphone, even to give a speech. They stopped him, they didn't allow him. Let's listen to what really happened and how they stopped the premier of Gauteng not to say a word inside the parliament. Let's listen. Hello guys, welcome again on our channel. Today we're coming to talk about Mr. Malema's and EFF party, as they have made it again today in the provincial parliament to stop the premier of Gauteng
Can you all sit down?
not to take part or to say a
There
word
was a point of order
inside
raised, and I
the
need to
provincial
respond to the point
parliament
of
in
order.
Gauteng.
But it will be
They have
difficult for
stopped
me
him
to respond while
and they
all
have
of
proved
you are
enough
talking
that
at the same time.
this guy was
Please
not
allow me
legit
time
to speak
do my job, please.
because of corruption, because of irresponsibility of leading the country, and especially gauteng. So let's follow them and listen what the Malema members have to say and how did they stop him from standing on the stage to take a microphone even to give a speech. They stopped him, they didn't allow him. Let's listen
To try to speak in this house by any means
how to
necessary.
stop the premier of Gauteng not to say a word inside.
ANC succeeding anarchy. They are losing power.
Madam
Let's
Speaker,
listen.
these ones must be chucked out. They are speaking at will without even raising any order. We think that they must exit this gala. Chaos, desperation. You are too desperate. You are too
There
desperate.
is no amount of